Unveiling the mystery of graphing functions. Hello everyone! In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of mathematics, specifically focusing on graphing functions. This concept might seem complex at first, but don't worry, we're going to break it down together. By the end of this video, you'll understand what it means to graph a function and why it's such a powerful tool in both mathematics and the real world. So, let's get started. Before we jump into graphing, it's crucial to understand what a function is. A function is a special relationship between values. Every input value has one, and only one, output value. Think of it as a machine where you put in a number, input. The machine does its magic, and then it gives you another number, output. In mathematical terms, if you have a function f and you input a value x, the output will be f, x, f, x, f, x. This output is determined by the function's rule, which is like the instructions for our machine. Now, let's talk about graphing. Graphing a function means drawing it on a plane using two axes: the horizontal axis, usually x-axis, and the vertical axis, usually y-axis. Each point on the graph represents an input-output pair of the function. To graph a function, you start by choosing a range of input values. For each input, you calculate the output using the function's rule, and then you plot the point where the input and output meet on the plane. Connecting these points will give you the graph of the function. You might wonder, why do we graph functions? Graphing functions helps us visualize the behavior of the function over a range of values. It allows us to easily identify patterns, such as increasing or decreasing trends, and understand the relationship between the input and output values. This visual tool is incredibly useful in fields like physics, engineering, and economics, where understanding these relationships is crucial. Graphing can be tricky, but here are some tips to help you succeed. Start with simple functions to practice the mechanics of graphing. Use graph paper or a digital graphing tool to help keep your work neat and accurate. Check your work by ensuring that the points you've plotted satisfy the function's rule. Remember that practice makes perfect. The more functions you graph, the more comfortable you'll become with the process. And there you have it, a beginner's guide to graphing functions. We've covered what functions are, how to graph them, and why this skill is so valuable. Remember, graphing is not just about drawing lines on a paper, it's a powerful way to understand and interpret the world around us. So, keep practicing, stay curious, and as always, thank you for watching. We hope this video has shed some light on the topic and made your mathematical journey a little bit easier. See you in the next video.